Hi. A few things happened today that I think that we all should be aware of. So the first thing, Dr. Friday had a press conference or a public. It was on NBC Radio anyway. So he spoke about the fishing boats that got destroyed in St. Vincent Waters. And one thing that was quite interesting, not about Dr. Friday's presentation, was when the boat got destroyed, it was around 3 o'clock in the morning. And initially, when I heard that time, first thing come to my mind is, yeah, jugs man, 3 o'clock in the morning, where them a do pan guard see water. Yeah? You understand? Then this fella Rufus Collins, he posted a video and he said, I think it was the head of the fisherman's group or something like that, mentioned that the area where the boat got blown out of the water, that's where fishermen usually go at 3 o'clock in the morning to catch fish. And I was just amazed. You understand? 'Cause I never know that. I never know that. All the time I say only jugs man at the pangard see water 3 o'clock in the morning. So fishermen, I do apologize. I never knew that. I do apologize, honestly. Second thing, now Comrade posted up his usual Wednesday talk, and I didn't get to listen to it, but I have seen some clips now. And basically, the article come out says Comrade going to Luke, right? Because, in my opinion, Luke asked some very good questions. You understand? I was in full agreement. And what Comrade said is basically in 2017, they heard the woman was selling the land, so the government wanted to purchase the lands, and then the woman decided that she's not selling. So the government at the time did not pursue the purchase. Fair enough, fair enough. Then in 2021, during COVID, around that time, Storm Gonsalves purchased the lands. And again, nothing is wrong in that. Nothing is wrong in that, right? So it's actually quite interesting because the letter states that basically the government can buy it, and for tell any prospective buyers as well that the government is going to acquire the land, well, has interest in the land. So it's quite interesting, that one. But is it worth defamation case? Not in my opinion. Not in my opinion. What should happen though? The FIU could open an investigation into it if they want to, if they deem it necessary. But what should actually happen is an internal investigation into the process, because like Luke said in his during his morning show, if these lands were valued at 40 million and Storm got a deal for 2 million, and by all means he could have gotten that deal for 2 million. I have purchased lands in the past, I have gotten a deal, but the property was valued more than what I paid. So I had to pay the government their rightful monies at the value which the valuer deemed the land. So yeah, so the government lost out on, well, I don't know if Storm paid 2 million for the land and then paid the government the fees on the value, the real value of the land. But that's something that could be investigated. A clerk down at the, I forget what the treasury in our printry, registry, they can actually search for the deed. And you could see how much you paid for. You pay them, I think it's $50 you pay them to do a search for the deed. Happy days, but I think you just have to find the deed number. But again, pay the money, you could get it found. That's the second thing. The last thing, me boy. Oh shit, boy. Oh yeah. Policeman and people fighting in Kingston. I've heard that one of the policemen always are getting a problem with people. Always. Yeah? So, policeman, they panic height of things these days, boy. And then wait, 20-something pounds of cocaine, boy, fine. Jesus Christ, boy. But right now, you see me, rather than take the energy and find a gun. You understand? Go hunt up a gun on them. That's how me want them do. Cocaine. Yes, that is bad, but me never hear a man chop a man with a brick of cocaine and he dead. You understand? They always shoot people for any gun. That's what me want to do. Find the guns. Alright. Bye.
Stay up to date with the latest news, events, and viral topics on social media.
Like, share, and follow Haggy and Donkey from Vincy.